Bringing peace of mind to citizens, reviving economy, government's main goal. Finance Minister at a press conference. Liquidity situation in commercial banks to improve within 2 weeks, says Governor. ₹938,000 crore taka budget aims to curb inflation, boost investment and create jobs, viewed as people-friendly and pro-development. Economists welcome increased allocations, including social security, in financial year 2026-27 budget, stressed reforms, good governance and strong implementation. CPD praises family card, farmers card and reforms in education, health and solar energy, calls for greater transparency in public spending. Prices of essential commodities remain stable in post-budget period, kitchen market unchanged. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman to visit Cox's Bazar tomorrow, set to join canal excavation, tree plantation and other programs. Trump suspends Iran attack plan, citing ceasefire approval. Iran says nothing is final yet. World Cup fiesta kicks off in Mexico with grand opening ceremony. Canada campaign begins tonight. South Korea and Mexico register opening day wins at World Cup. Bosnia and Canada face off tonight. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to News at 10. I'm Mahmoud Rahman. Those were the headlines. Let's move on now to the details. Finance Minister Amir Khosrow Mahmood Chaudhry said that allocation has been kept for every citizen in this year's budget 2026-27 fiscal. Social investment has been increased instead of mega projects, he added. In the post-budget press conference, he said in Dhaka today that the government will implement projects within stipulated time through reducing bureaucratic complexities. The Finance Minister informed that no partisan consideration will be made during financial sector development. He said that Bangladesh's economy requires a 2-year cushion to recover from deep-rooted structural weaknesses, expressing confidence that the country would enter a phase of stronger growth from the 3rd year and achieve full recovery by the 4th and 5th years. The government inherited an economy burdened by banking sector distress, weak institutions, rising poverty, declining investment and years of policy distortions, the minister added. Amir Khosrow Mahmood Chaudhry highlighted what he described as the largest social sector investment package in Bangladesh's history, including family card, farmer card, universal health coverage initiatives and expanded preventive health care programs. Referring to Bangladesh's large low-income population, he said the government is pursuing an apparent dual-track strategy, expanding social protection for vulnerable groups while creating pathways to sustainable development. Despite existing fiscal and institutional constraints, the minister expressed confidence that the reform agenda would gradually transform the economy and deliver sustained growth over the medium term. Ministers, state ministers, advisors to the Prime Minister, Prime Minister's Special Assistant on Investment and Capital Market, Cabinet Secretary, Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister, Bangladesh Bank Governor, Finance Secretary, Chairman of the National Board of Revenue, NBR, were present. 1/3 of the country's banking sector's money has been stolen, Bangladesh Bank Governor Mohammad Mushtaqur Rahman said, adding that the government's first task is to stabilize the banking sector. The Bangladesh Bank Governor said this while replying to queries of newsmen at a post-budget press conference for the fiscal 2026-27 at Osmani Memorial Auditorium in the capital today. Mentioning that a huge portion of the country's banking sector is in crisis, the governor said that Bangladesh Bank is working to stabilize some weak banks, including Islami banks. The liquidity crisis problem of the banking sector will be improved within the next 2 weeks. The Bangladesh Bank governor further said that those who have stolen money will not be allowed to remain in peace. Agreements have been made with several international organizations to recover the country's assets, and some countries have already seized the traffickers' assets, he added. Bangla QR code will be made compulsory in the country from the 1st of July, and as a result, transactions can be done with all through the QR code, the Bangladesh Bank governor added. This will lead to fast digital transactions, and as a result, dependence on cash transactions will come down, he mentioned further. Finance Minister Amir Khosrow Mahmood Chaudhry has proposed a budget of 9,38,000 crore taka for the 2026-27 fiscal year, with the goals of easing the burden of inflation on citizens, creating employment through investment and business expansion, expanding social safety net programs, and making the economy more productive and decentralized. People from various professions and social groups have viewed the largest budget in the country's history, announced by a BNP government after nearly 19 years, as a positive step. This year's budget includes a number of new initiatives across almost all key sectors, including agriculture, industry, healthcare and education. Special emphasis has also been placed on making everyday living expenses more affordable by reducing taxes on certain essential commodities. As a result, the budget announcement has received a positive response from people across different walks of life. Farmers, workers, business people, teachers and salaried employees alike have expressed hope that effective implementation of the budget will further stimulate the economy and play a meaningful role in improving the standard of living of ordinary citizens. The government announced the largest budget in the country's history, totaling nearly 9,38,000 crore taka. The key objectives are to steer the economy back towards growth, curb inflation and increase employment opportunities. Economists say that increased allocations for sectors such as education, healthcare and social protection are positive developments. However, they stress that simply increasing allocations is not enough. Efficiency in project implementation must be ensured. They further noted that the government must pay special attention to controlling inflation. According to them, reforms in the banking sector, the tax system and public financial management will be essential for the sustainable recovery of the economy. Economists also identify revenue collection as the biggest challenge of the proposed budget. Bangladesh's tax to GDP ratio remains among the lowest in South Asia. Therefore, they argue that the focus should not only be on increasing tax rates, but also on modernizing the tax administration and expanding the tax base. According to economists, the size of the budget is not a big question. Rather, it is important how successful the government will be in implementing reforms, ensuring good governance, and executing its plans effectively. Centre for Policy Dialogue, CPT, welcomed a number of initiatives in the proposed national budget, including family cards, farmer cards, and in education, healthcare, solar power, and local government development programs. At a post-budget briefing in the capital today, the think tank also stressed the need on ensuring transparency in public spending. The CPD said it may be difficult to bring down inflation under the new budget. CPD researchers mentioned that the government has proposed a large budget despite challenges such as high inflation, slow economic growth, revenue shortfall and energy shortages. They said the budget reflects ambitious goals, but implementation will be a major challenge. According to CPD, achieving the targets of 6.5% GDP growth and reducing inflation to 7.5% will be difficult. It also criticized the provision allowing the whitening of black money through the purchase of land and buildings. CPD claimed the decision could undermine tax fairness and widen discrimination in the tax system. CPD advised the government to be cautious about taking on foreign debts. The think tank welcomed increased allocations for education, health and social safety net programs. It also emphasized that proper monitoring and effective use of the funds are equally important. Prime Minister and BNP Chairman Tariq Rahman will go to Cox's Bazar on a day-long tour tomorrow to take part in several programs, including inauguration of canal re-excavation work and tree plantation campaign. According to the tour schedule, the Prime Minister will reach Cox's Bazar by air in the morning and inaugurate the re-excavation work of the historic Patli Canal in PM Kali Union there in the morning. He will then visit Dullah Hazari Safari Park and formally launch the nationwide tree plantation program to plant 25 crore trees over the next 5 years across the country as part of efforts to protect forest resources and the environment. The Prime Minister is also scheduled to visit Pekua, where he will offer ziyarat at the grave of July mass uprising martyr Muhammad Wasim and meet members of his family there. Besides, Tariq Rahman will lay the foundation stones of the newly established Pekua municipality and Matamuhuri Upazila. In the afternoon, he is scheduled to address a public rally as the chief guest at the Chokoria Upazila bus terminal. In the evening, the Prime Minister will inspect the Marine Drive Road and the sea beach. Later, he will attend a views exchange meeting with local dignitaries at a hotel there before departing for the capital. Local Government, Rural Development and Cooperatives Minister Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir today said a Chinese delegation is expected to visit Bangladesh within the next 2 months to explore investment and industrial opportunities, particularly in the country's northern region. He made the remarks while speaking as the chief guest at a program held at Shahid Muhammad Ali Stadium in Thakurgaon district town. Chinese ambassador to Bangladesh, Yao Wen, attended the event. The minister said there is no alternative to industrialization for ensuring national development and creating employment opportunities. The Chinese ambassador, Yao Wen, said Bangladesh and China would continue to work together to further strengthen bilateral cooperation. He also confirmed that a Chinese delegation would visit the area in July or August this year to assess potential areas for cooperation and investment. Meanwhile, the government proposed higher spending for the social safety net sector in the new budget. The total allocation is 1,44,338 crore taka, which is about 14.4% higher than the previous fiscal year. Relevant persons said the increased allocation will help improve the lives of millions through cash support, disability allowances and new benefits for elderly citizens. According to the government plan, 56,230 crore taka will be given as cash assistance to around 2 crore 55 lakh beneficiaries. At the same time, about 41 lakh women leading families will receive regular financial support under the Family Card program. Support for persons with disabilities has also been increased. The number of beneficiaries has been raised to 38 lakh and the monthly allowance is proposed to be increased to 1,000 taka. In addition, citizens aged above 65 will get free train travel and a 25% discount on metro rail fares. According to the Finance Minister, the expanded programs aim to improve living standards of disadvantaged people and reduce social discrimination. Prices of essential commodities in the capital have remained stable since Eid. No major changes in prices were observed even after the national budget was announced. Market observers said prices have remained stable because the proposed budget did not include any major measures that would immediately raise the cost of essential goods. They also said traders had little chance to create artificial crises or hoard products by using higher taxes or duties as an excuse. Instead of increasing prices, the proposed budget has reduced taxes and duties on several essential goods, which may help bring prices down in the coming weeks. As a result, consumers are hoping to see a clearer impact of the budget in the market soon. Broiler chicken is currently selling at 160 to 180 taka per kilogram, which is lower than before Eid. Shonali chicken is being sold at 340 to 360 taka per kilogram. On the other hand, farm eggs are also affordable. A dozen costs 130 to 140 taka in the market. Traders said most of the products currently on sale were purchased before the proposed tax reductions took effect. They added that it may take some time for lower cost goods to reach the market. Retail prices are expected to fall once wholesale prices decline. Consumers urged the government to make sure the benefits of tax cuts on about 60 products reach ordinary people quickly. They also called for stronger market monitoring to stop unfair pricing and ensure people get the expected benefits. BNP Standing Committee member Dr. Abdul Moin Khan has said that Zia Rahman emerged to liberate the country after the Awami League had buried democracy between 1972 and 1975. He made the statement today while speaking at a discussion meeting organised by the Jatiyotavadi Motshojibi Dal at the National Press Club in the morning in the capital, marking the 45th martyrdom anniversary of former President Zia Rahman. The discussion was chaired by H.M. Shah Alam, convener of the organization's Dhaka South unit. BNP Volunteer Affairs Secretary Mir Sharafat Ali Shopu, as well as central and local leaders of the organization, spoke on the occasion. During the discussions, Dr. Moin Khan recalled Zia Rahman's contributions to what he described as an agricultural revolution in Bangladesh. He said that anyone seeking to engage in politics for the country's development should follow the life and ideals of Zia Rahman. Social Welfare and Women and Children Affairs Minister Professor Dr. Abu Zafar Mohammad Zahid Hussain has said Shaheed President Zia Rahman played a significant role in advancing Bangladesh's health, education, agriculture, garments and remittance sectors. He made the remarks while inaugurating a view exchange meeting and scientific seminar with affiliated bodies of the National Heart Foundation at the campus of Zia Heart Foundation and Research Institute in Dinajpur today. Dr. Zahid stressed the importance of preserving the identity and objectives of the institution, saying it was established in memory of Zia Rahman and should continue to serve the people of the region. Speaking on the occasion, Public Service Commission member Professor Dr. A.T.M. Fariduddin urged all stakeholders to work together beyond differences of opinion to improve healthcare services and overall development in the district. Among others, local lawmakers, senior government officials, physicians and distinguished citizens attended the program. Now on to international news. US President Donald Trump has claimed an initial agreement aimed at ending the war with Iran is close after posting that he had cancelled strikes on the country. "We just made a great settlement of the war with Iran," he told reporters in the Oval House yesterday. Iran's Foreign Ministry spokesperson Ismail Baghai told state TV that reports of an agreement were speculative and nothing has been finalized. Trump has made similar claims in the past that the two countries are close to reaching a deal to end the conflict. Hours before the announcement, Trump had declared he would hit Iran very hard. The US and Israel launched wide-ranging strikes on Iran on 28 February. Iran responded by attacking Israel and US allied states in the Gulf and effectively closing the Strait of Hormuz, a key shipping route for the world's oil and liquefied natural gas. Despite having agreed a ceasefire in April, the US and Iran have exchanged intermittent fire, including 2 rounds of tit-for-tat strikes this week. At the same time, Trump has also repeatedly talked up the prospects of a deal with Iran. Speaking to reporters, Trump said, "We have a deal that Iran will never have a nuclear weapon, which was the whole purpose of what we had to go through to get this. So it's a very big thing." Thailand's Princess Bajrakit Yabha, who has been in a coma for more than 3 years, has died. The royal household has announced she was 47. She collapsed in December 2022 while taking exercise. Her doctors attributed it to a severely irregular heartbeat caused by a mycoplasma infection in her heart. With her death, the Thai royal family has lost its most visibly accomplished member and someone who might have played a pivotal role in an as yet unclear succession. She was the eldest of King Vajiralongkorn's 7 children, born on the 7th of December 1978 to his first wife and cousin, Princess Suamsawali. She trained as a lawyer, getting 2 postgraduate degrees from Cornell University in the US. She worked briefly at the Time Mission to the United Nations in New York before returning to Thailand to work in the Attorney General's offices in Bangkok. Now the weather. The Met Office, in its weather forecast till 6 p.m. tomorrow, said light to moderate rain or thunder showers accompanied by temporary gusty wind and lightning flashes is likely to occur at many places over Mymensingh, Borishal, Chattogram and Sylhet divisions, and at a few places over Rangpur, Dhaka, Rajshahi and Khulna divisions. Besides, moderately heavy to heavy falls is likely to occur at places over the country. Night temperature may rise slightly and day temperature may remain nearly unchanged over the country. Maximum temperature of the country was recorded 35.1 degrees Celsius at Dhaka and minimum temperature was recorded 22 degrees Celsius at Tangal in 24 hours since 6 p.m. yesterday. Moving on now to sports news and FIFA World Cup football. The 4-year wait is over. The curtain has risen on the FIFA World Cup 2026, bringing with it the passion, dreams and madness of billions of football fans. The curtain rose for the 2026 FIFA World Cup in Mexico City's historic Azteca Stadium last night amid a colourful ceremony. Mexico's opening ceremony was a short one. The ceremony began at 11:43 p.m. Bangladesh time on Thursday and lasted about 15 minutes. But jointly organized by 3 countries, the United States, Canada and Mexico, it attracted great interest from football fans around the world. The biggest attraction in the opening ceremony in Mexico was the world-famous pop star Shakira and Nigerian singer Burna Boy. They performed the official song of the World Cup, Die Die. Their performance created an atmosphere of excitement throughout the galleries. Andrea Bocelli, David Guetta, Megan Thee Stallion and Ija also performed another World Cup hit, DNA, adding a different dimension to the event. Host country Mexico's own culture and heritage were also showcased on the opening stage. Popular rock band Mana, pop singer Belinda, folk singer Lila Downs and traditional cumbia group Los Angeles Azules captivated the audience with their performances. Legendary mariachi artist Alejandro Fernandez performed Mexico's national anthem. On the other hand, the festival atmosphere became more lively with reggaeton performances by Venezuela's Danny Ocean, Colombia's J Balvin and Ryan Castro. This year's edition, with the participation of 48 teams, is being held in 3 countries, Mexico, Canada and the United States. Therefore, separate opening ceremonies are being held in the 3 countries. After the opening of the Mexican phase, the opening of the Canadian and American phases is now waiting. The second World Cup opening ceremony will be held in Toronto, Canada. The opening ceremony will be held at 11:30 p.m. Bangladesh time on Friday, followed by a match between hosts Canada and Bosnia and Herzegovina at 1 a.m. The Toronto ceremony will highlight Canada's history and glorious moments. It will feature performances by Alanis Morissette, Alessia Cara, Eliana, Michael Bublé, Nora Fatihi, Bangladeshi-born artists Sanjay, Veja Dream and William Prince. On the other hand, the US opening ceremony will be held in Los Angeles. The event, which kicks off at 5:30 a.m. Bangladesh time on Saturday, will see the host United States take on Paraguay at 7 a.m. The Los Angeles event will feature a wide range of visual and cultural performances, with international stars including Katy Perry, Future, Anita, Lisa, Rema and Tyler taking the stage. FIFA has introduced a new type of pre-match event before each match to enhance the audience experience. It will feature special player walkouts, enhanced stadium presentations and large visual displays. In the World Cup And on the field, Mexico beat South Africa by 2-0 in the opening match of the 2026 version. Julian Quinones and Raul Jimenez getting the goals at Mexico City Stadium. Julian Quinones got the first and helped set up the second as Mexico dominated the match that saw 3 red cards. Jimenez bagged his first World Cup goal with a powerful downward header in the 67th minute. Meanwhile, in the second match of the opening day, South Korea beat Czechia by 2-1 at Zapopan in Mexico. The first half of the match ended goalless. Ladislav Krejci took the lead for Czechia in the 59th minute of the match. Hwang In-byeon levelled the margin for South Korea in the 67th minute. In the 80th minute of the match, Oh Hyun-gyu scored the winning goal for South Korea. The Canada phase of FIFA World Cup 2026 will start with a match between co-host Canada and Bosnia and Herzegovina. The match will start at 1 a.m. Bangladesh Standard Time at Toronto Stadium, Toronto. In the second match of the day, the hosts USA will take on Paraguay. The match starts at 7 a.m. Bangladesh Standard Time at Los Angeles Stadium, Inglewood, California. And now to end the news, here once again are the main points. Bringing peace of mind to citizens, reviving economy, government's main goal, Finance Minister at a press conference. Liquidity situation in commercial banks to improve within 2 weeks, says Governor. $938,000 crore taka budget aims to curb inflation, boost investment and create jobs, viewed as people-friendly and pro-development. Economists welcome increased allocations, including Social Security in financial year 2026-27 budget, stressed reforms, good governance and strong implementation. CPD praises Family Card, Farmers Card and reforms in education, health and solar energy, calls for greater transparency in public spending. Prices of essential commodities remain stable in post-budget period, kitchen market unchanged. Prime Minister Zia Rahman to visit Cox's Bazar tomorrow, set to join canal excavation, tree plantation and other programs. Trump suspends Iran attack plan, citing ceasefire approval. Iran says nothing is final yet. World Cup Fiesta kicks off in Mexico with grand opening ceremony. Canada campaign begins tonight. South Korea and Mexico register opening day wins at World Cup. Bosnia and Canada face off tonight. That's all from the newsroom for now. Thank you for being with us. If you can, please do join us for our next bulletin, which is at 11 p.m. in Bangla. Until then, Allah Hafiz.